Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to Film Time. The very famous reality show Pawn Stars is based on the famous gold and silver pawn shop located in Las Vegas, where sellers from all over Vegas come to sell and make deals for precious artifacts and valuables in their possession. The pawnbrokers Rick, Corey, Chumley, and the Old Man are people who handle all the customers and make deals for profit on every item. The value of every piece that a seller brings in does depend on certain facts, like its rarity or the condition it is in. Here are listed the items when the end was surely in benefit for the Pawn Stars. Isaac Newton's rare book. The seller Bob entered the shop with a 459-year-old book on alchemy, having no idea what it was worth. All he knew was that the book belonged to Newton, which is why it was very precious. After getting it checked by the book expert, the old man found the book's worth for $20,000, but opened the deal by a low price of $7,000. Bob happily accepted it and walked out. All of the books from Newton's library were either achieved or destroyed, which makes this book preciously rare. 15th century samurai sword. Lawyer David walked into the shop with a 15th century samurai sword, which he got from his client as a collateral. To cope with the cost, David was willing to sell the sword. Corey saw the sword and made an offer for $800. David did not expect such a price and got excited, hence the deal was closed at $1,500. Whereas later, when Corey consulted an expert, he discovered that the sword, in its current condition, was worth $6,000 to $8,000, but with restoration of $3,000, its price could exceed $15,000. 1890s Colt 45 Peacemaker Revolver. Seller and owner of the gun, Brian, bought a 1980s Colt revolver, which he claimed to buy at the price of $25. Brian, being completely unaware of what the actual worth of the gun was, closed the deal at $3,000. However, when Rick got it checked by an expert, he later found out that the gun was actually worth $5,000. Most of the guns manufactured in this time period had market value ranging from $2,000 to $42,000. So this was definitely a win for the Pawn Stars. 1951 baseball signed by the New York Yankees. Clint, the owner of a 1951 baseball, wanted to sell the ball and came to the pawn shop. The old man got it checked by the handwriting analyzer, Brenda, and she confirmed it was authentic and real. The price, however, was not defined by her, as she said that the price is really subjective, totally depending on what the buyer has to offer and the seller has to accept. That said, the old man made an offer of just $800. Clint was willing to sell it for $3,000, so he respectfully declined his offer and walked away. Later in 2017, a same ball was sold for $15,000, but it had the signature of Marilyn Monroe on it. The price of Clint's ball was estimated between $5,000 to $7,000. The HOTCHKISS cannon. Chuck, the owner of an 1890 HOTCHKISS cannon, walked into the pawn and silver shop with the thought of selling it. After having a look by himself, Rick called out his weapons expert to check if it was real. It actually was in working condition and had a historic past. All the factors turned out to be true, and the weapons expert told him that the cannon was worth around $40,000. And Rick was about to open the deal, but the buyer Chuck screwed himself by telling Rick that he expected a price of $30,000. And things got easier for Rick to cut out some of the bills. Rick knew exactly what he was doing, and despite the fact the worth in front of everyone, Rick still made a deal of $30,000 to Chuck, and the haggling ended at the same price. Rick saved himself a fair $10,000 amount, while Chuck stepped on his own luck. This brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of the videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on the screen right now, because I'm sure you'll love them. That being said, I'll see you in the next video.
Are you Steve Carell?
No, I get that a lot. I'm not.
Okay, yeah, I thought he was a lot shorter.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
What I love about Vegas is you never know who you're going to bump into.
So you want to buy anything?
I would like to buy something. I've been looking for one of these. What is the going price on a diver's knife?
$2,500.
Okay, you know what? I will give you $4,000.
$3,200 bucks, that's the deal.
$6,000.